Hello and welcome to another post, and in this post I am going to speak on registered valuers and valuation rules, which was brought into force in 2017. However, there were many minute amendments which kept on coming, which brought major impact into the legal fraternity. However, in this video I'll be speaking in specific of registered valuer. So if you want to be a registered valuer, an individual can be a registered valuer. However, you should keep this in mind कि you should not be convicted of any offense. No levy of any penalty under income tax or any other statutory dues. Then you should not be bankrupt or adjudicated as bankrupt. All that you should not be. You should pass the examination which is going to be conducted under this valuation rules and all. Now the main question comes. What valuation will be done. So there's an explanation which is very specific and very crisp to speak कि all valuation that has to be done under the Indian Companies Act or rules made there for stock, goodwill, net worth, liabilities will be covered, and those registered valuers will have to adhere to these rules. However, if there is any valuation which is done under any other law, that they do not need to be covered under this valuation rules. Further, if any partnership or any company wants to register themselves as a registered valuer, they can do so. But if you are a company or a partnership firm which have been incorporated for some other objective other than providing of professional or financial rendering of services, then you cannot be that registered valuer. Further, if there is a holding company and you are a subsidiary of such holding company, which means there's a influence of some holding company on you, then also such partnership and companies cannot act as registered valuers. Registered valuers rules are going to have certain exams based on which you can become eligible for being a registered valuer. There's a transitional arrangement, so all the valuations under the Indian Companies Act till 31st March 2019 can be done by any professional who does valuation. However, post that you will have to do your valuation of under Companies Act by a registered valuer only. So there will be prescribed conditions, there will be prescribed code of conduct, there will be valuation standards given, because what happens in the Indian market there are many professionals. There are engineers, there are company secretaries, there are chartered accountants. Each and every one have their own method of doing valuation, due to which there are different calculations, different standards, different methods, techniques followed for valuation. So under these rules there will be a prescribed standard for all. There will be a proper code of conduct. All the professionals need to adhere to that. Further, there will be a committee which will be made in place. The committee will consist of members from Ministry of Corporate Affairs, from Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, from the Ministry of Finance, the President of the Chartered Accountants of India, Company Secretaries and Cost Accountant will act as an ex officio in that committee. This committee will be responsible and will be doing all the standards, guidelines. They will draft everything so that this rules is crisp and does not have any loophole or gap to be covered. All those companies and partnership firms that were incorporated for certain other objective and were doing valuation will not be allowed as a registered valuer. So there were many writ petitions filed under the court saying that such rules are very unconstitutional because it is restricting them to do trade, business or profession. Hence there were many writ petitions filed, and the courts have given their order. The order is a very interesting thing to speak with you guys, and also it's a point of interpretation. So I will cover that all in the next video. So for this video it's all about registered valuers. Thank you.